Plants people, greetings. I'm Andrew. Welcome to Succulent Basics. Today we're going to talk about pulling apart Haworthia, pulling the pups off Haworthia to grow a whole bunch more individual plants. Why would I do such a thing as take this plant apart? Well, you can see you took it out of the nursery pot. It's not a permanent solution anyways, and really I would like to have a few more Haworthia. Divide these into pups. Allows for a lot more plants. First I'm going to clean it up just the tiniest bit. Take our trusty forceps and pull out some of the uglier leaves, the dead and drying leaves. It's nothing wrong with the health of the plant here, but that it's just so full that it's smothering itself. Maybe these are going to come out more easily when I get around to taking the plant apart. Kind of just want to crumble. So what I'm going to do here is start breaking up the root system. There's nothing at all to worry about with losing a bunch of roots. Anyone who has propagated succulents knows that you do that. That plant begins with no root at all. So losing a few in the process isn't going to be too detrimental to the life of the plant. Knock off some of these larger chunks. What I want to start doing is get nearer to, I want to be able to see the where the plants would best break off naturally. So if I can get some roots, I certainly want to get some roots. Clean out a bit more of the dead material. Whoops, got a little piece of live one there. So you can see that right here, these are the pups, and they are what I would like to be breaking off of this plant and growing on as individuals. Pulling out the dead leaves. We will have these forceps for sale, by the way, at our Christmas event. They're just a great tool to use because, as you probably already know, there's always something to do with a succulent. Dividing them, or this, cleaning them out. They're also helpful when you're messing with a cactus. You want to know something fascinating about this Haworthia, by the way, is you may not be able to see it on film, but the domes of the leaf are translucent. This is because in nature they are often buried up and around the top of the plant. So that would normally, with most plants, hinder photosynthesis. Because in photosynthesis, it's most often the outside of the leaf that is processing the sun. But since these would be buried, these have developed the clear dome top, which allows the sunlight to penetrate inside of the leaf, and that grows their potential basically exponentially, in that they can receive light on a far greater surface area when it's getting the entire inside of the leaf. Now I'm just going to reach in and grab a chunk and pray for the best when I pull it off, and we'll see what happens. There it is. That went fine. There's a nice little pup, so I'll clean that up a tiny bit and put it into a plug tray. It's got a nice big root with a few fibrous roots. Nice one. clean it up a little bit more and see what else we can get off of there. Which one wants to come next? I think it's this one. So I'm going to grab that. I'm trying to get just the plant that I'm going to divide, so I'm not pulling leaves off of the other individuals. I'll tug it. That one again. We've got another fine pup with another fine root. We've got some leaves here. May well grow them on as well. Here's another one. Let's see. Got a little bit of root there and a little, yep, got a little bit of root on it. Here's another. More root. Very nice. And this process just continues until you think you'll kill the plant if you go any further. There's another. Plenty of roots on that. Here's another itty bitty one with a little bit of a root there. Not so much root on that one. Here's a nice large rosette. I'm going to try to get that one next. If you look at the direction the leaves are pointing, you can define the perimeter of the individual plant that you want to break off. So that's what I'm doing here. I'll grab it, give it a little tug, and again, very nice root to begin with. Here's one. I'm looking at the direction the leaves are pointing to determine where the plant might like to break best. There it is. And again, have a bit of root on there. There's a big old double. I may just leave that one. Nope, it wants to come apart. So, two more fine roots. So this is what we're left with. I can break this one off too, and might as well. There's that. There's a little one here. Clean it up just a little bit more. And there is the last rosette. So in all, from that one plant, we have very many rosettes. So I'd say that was a good buy.